The pitch. There's a strike up high. And we're underway here in Philly. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. And a full count now. Payoff pitch. Right side. Harper has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Clark Elliott.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Andrew Vaughn now. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Rojas reaching back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mets strand 1. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And our pitcher in this game, Asa Lacy. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Harry Ford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a ball.
3-0.
Here's the strike, 95 of that one. Ripped towards third. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Austin Riley.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Brandon Marsh at the plate and takes high there. One down, base is empty. That missed inside, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, base is empty. A little bit high. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Elliott in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Ronnie Mauricio.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200+ Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. Now Correa up to hit. Hits the corner. Strike 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 2. And looking for the K. So up next, Clark Elliott, 0 for 6 in the series so far. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Batting in the center field, number 13, Kyle Teal.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Teal. Nola throw to first. Mauricio back on a dive. just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Alonso handling the duties at first. 33 years old. And he's a 2-time home run derby champion. The lefty fires. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Fastball in for a strike and a count 1-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And here it comes. In for a strike. 2-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Bryson stop. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's the slider in there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offering in the dirt. Full count now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Elliott sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. Here goes the runner. And that one wrapped foul. At the belt and fires. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And it's even up.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 on with 2 away. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty, that's in there, and it's 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Nola back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Left field. Corrals it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Reached on an infield single his first time.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went, says Larry Bowen. The pitch.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced up the middle. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Nola throw to first. Nimmo dives back in safely. Two outs. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Mauricio in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. And that one upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one is upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. The kick, the 3-2. In the air, center field. Rojas under it. And that is that. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Carson Williams. The wind of the pitch. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
The lefty fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mauricio on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The catcher, Harry Ford.
And now Harry Ford grounded out his first time. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. The Phillies trailing by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Out to short, Lindor. Tosses across the first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now. And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Carlos Correa. The right-hander back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a bouncer. Turner zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now back, the right fielder,
Clark Elliott up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off to the right. Here comes a pitch. Way high there. And the count even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Kyle Teal, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. for a strike at the top of the zone. Incorrect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Lipscomb batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Elliott leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Nola throw to first. Elliott back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mets strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. As the lefty gets to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the ball head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
This is Bryson's stop. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line, and foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering misses down and away. Hit in the air, right field. Elliott drifts towards it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Trey Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. And the 1-0. Turner pops it up. Vaughn has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. In there, and it's 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The Phils up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. That is strike 2. And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. That misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-hander kick steals. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off fell in speed. There's one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Carson Williams. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The line to kick the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Right through there for a strike. Ford measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Around third. He scores. It's 3-1. Brandon Marsh will hit next. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And he takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Allen up and throwing. Suarez, a left-hander, also throwing. Kicks and deals. Good job to fight that one off. Ford stands at second with no outs. Swings and misses. One gone here.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Pete Alonso.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike. 2 outs
0-1.
and 1 in scoring position. And a good eye there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Bryson Stott up next. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1, no strike.
Way upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Righty to the plate. That one missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Santana getting loose as well. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That misses the zone. 3-1 now. The pitch.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. And a pitch. That one misses. 1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Righty delivers. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Alvarez through second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The left-hander on now, Junior Castro.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, the right fielder,
Clark Elliott now at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Man at second. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Harper has a beat on it. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Kyle Teal up now for the Mets. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first offering is not close. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. And another ball.
No strike.
Trey Lipscomb waiting to hit for the Mets. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one ripped but foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Lipscomb up now for the Mets. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Allen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
the second baseman.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That one not close. And that's ball one.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
High fly ball out into left center field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. In there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Movement in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero preparing to come on if needed. Soto also getting ready. The pitch.
8-2.
Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Rojas having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Struck him out looking. Here's Turner now. Popped up. And they get Turner for the out. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Lindor retired, and there's 1 down.
The left number 9,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best.
New pitcher on now, Matt Brash. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Vaughn. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a pitch.
That's out.
Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Alvarez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. You'll walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
And here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Carson Williams. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Mauricio makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Harry Ford. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now batting.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Ford leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner. Ford back in a dive. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Harper in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Philadelphia, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Now, these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. As the lefty gets to work. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adner Uribe getting ready to go. Grotterol, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Chopped in the ground. Gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jeremy Pena. Big spot for him here. Fought off foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the slider just misses. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for New York, Kyle Teal. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They're down 3-2. Now into the game, Bubba Thompson. He takes over at right.
Number 66. Bubba.
Well, 1-run game, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
Alonso.
There's a swing and it's out. That one carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. In Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Riley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Elvis Peguero.
Now, just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 1 out, nobody on. Johan Rojas digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Peguero in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Out to short, Lindor. Fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner with a chance now. Inside, just missed. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Abner Uribe.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Third baseman, Lipka.
The pitch. Lipscomb leading things off and takes a strike. Uribe, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Toss to Alonso, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So, last chance for the Mets. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. And another ball.
2-2 to count.
That's outside. Full count now. Andrew Vaughn in the on-deck circle. 3-2 now. Nimmo checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The first baseman, number 25.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Righty to the plate. That's inside. And the count even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. A little bit low. Next offering is down low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
They're down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And they'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Oh, really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.